Welcome back, guys. Gvids here. If you guys are new here, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. That way you never miss out on any future videos, streams, or anything fun like that. And one of the main questions I always get asked when I'm streaming is, how do we make gold in Red Dead Online? Well, I'm going to go over all the legitimate ways. There are glitches out there. Go ahead and YouTube them if you want to do that. But these are going to be no glitches, no exploits, 100% legitimate ways to make gold in this game for 2023. There are tons of methods to do so, and it's very easy where you really don't need to risk the game or your accounts or anything like that by doing any glitches for gold. First thing is, guys, just playing the game and doing your daily streaks. We're going to get 28 days of these things, which is going to give us, well, if you have the rolls, it's going to get you a lot more, but we're going to go over it as if we do not have the rolls. So just completing all the generals, which is going to get you that other general streak down below, which is going to give us one full gold bar. So obviously if we do that for 28 days, we're going to have 28 gold bars, which is enough to buy us a new roll or anything basically we want at the end of that month. And not only that, we are also going to get a free treasure map at the end of that streak, plus $400 as well. So that's actually 29 gold bars only from doing your daily streaks. That's, of course, doing them every day, and that's without any rolls. You could get even more if you had the rolls, of course, but again, I am going over the methods without any rolls. So those are the daily streaks. Keep those up, and you're going to get at least 29 gold bars guaranteed if you do those every day for your new players, of course. And then the next big thing that I think a lot of people overlook or forget about are the awards. These things you can bring in a lot of gold. Let's get away from the roll items here since we're not talking about those, but there are a ton of them. You can do each one 10 times, which is going to give you 4 gold bars each time you do them 10 times. So each section is going to give you 10 gold or 4 gold bars, sorry. Now obviously some of them do take some time, but some of them actually are fairly quick. And let's go over to that one right now. We're going to go to hunting, and then we're going to scoot all over way to the end, and this is blowing up 2 animals. This is super easy. All you need to do is draw in some fish by swinging in your rod to any body of water. I would suggest heading over to Thieves Landing because there is a fence right there. You can buy your dynamite and just swing over to the water, toss your line in, draw in some fish, blow the snot out of those fish when you run out of dynamite, and just rinse and repeat. That's going to give you an easy 4 gold bars right there. And there are a lot more throughout these things, so definitely go through these. And if you've been playing the game for a bit already, you've probably completed some that you don't even know, and that's going to give you some more easy gold bars right there. And then the next main thing, which is a little bit of a slower process because you do need to find them, but they are around and you can gather them fairly quick if you use all the methods to do so. Obviously, we're going to want to loot the shit out of absolutely every single dead body you see. And if you want to stand at Thieves Landing and just loot everyone, kill them, loot them, kill them, you're more than welcome to do that, and it gives you a pretty good chance. Next is going to be the treasure hunter, and you can actually find him on the collector's map. Just use the filter and you can find all the whereabouts for him as well. And sometimes we actually get them from gifts from Rockstar as well. But I've actually gathered mine mostly from looting, like I mentioned, because looting is like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're gonna get. And then moving on, we got like one of the OG ways of getting gold because, well, there was no other ways for us to get gold back in the day, and this is stranger missions. Now there is a little bit of a method for any of the missions within the game. This goes for stranger missions, blood money missions, and also if you do have the roll, that goes for all bounty missions as well. You want to wait until the last 30 seconds to bring in the bounty or finish the mission or whatever it may be. It gives you that full payout of the mission. The way Rockstar kind of works, it feels like if you spent a lot of time in the mission, you might have had a hard time doing it, so they try to pay you out as much as possible. Obviously, there is a cap to it. That's why we just wait till the last 30 seconds and then bring it on in. Like I mentioned, that goes for almost all of the missions out there, including the role missions as well. And then finally, we got PvP. If you guys are into that, Call to Arms is actually a fairly good way of making some gold. The payouts for that is fairly high if you do make it to the level 10 or wave 10 or whatever you want to call it. And then finally, obviously, is getting into a little bit of the roles. If you do have the bounty role, the bounty hunter role is obviously a great way of getting gold. It has tons of bounty boards, 3 to each. If you have the prestigious, that gives you that extra one, but I wouldn't necessarily go into that quite yet. You don't need to invest in that unless you've basically kind of burned yourself out of the game and you're just trying to find some more stuff to do. Then I would maybe throw some more gold into the prestigious level. But for now, if you guys are new, don't even worry about that and just do the normal bounties that are originally there for you. And if you can do the legendary bounties as well, those things also pay out fairly well. And again, the more time you spend in those, the more payout they give as well. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much the ways to make gold in 2023. It's been the same way for a long time, but basically the only new set of missions they've added for us was the blood money missions, but they work the same way. Wait for the last 30 seconds and then bring him on in, and you're going to get the full payment. But anyways, guys, that's the video today. I really do hope any of these methods can help you out, make the gold you need so you don't need to buy the packages of gold, and you can get the rolls and stuff that everyone else has so you can be a part of this wonderful, wonderful wilderness world that we live in. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, whoa, we just turned the light switch on and it's daytime now. Alright, anyways, I love when it does that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure you do share, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.